Good morning from a rainy Istanbul, Turkey, or as the Turkish people say, günaydın. So it's 7 a.m. on a Sunday. I've woken up, I've taken a shower, I haven't eaten breakfast, and I thought to myself, why not go and discover the old historical sites of the city, where there might not be as many tourists at this time. So join me for a day of excursions and adventures. The question is though, how am I going to get there? Because it's about 10 kilometers away from my hotel. It's raining pretty heavy as well, so I think I might just get a taxi. Günaydın. Nasılsın? İyiyim, sağ ol. Okay, we're in the taxi. You speak English? Little. I know little Turkish, biraz.
As.
Are you from Istanbul?
From Sinop.
Where is that?
Sinop.
Sinop. Nerede?
Karadeniz.
Karadeniz. Black Sea.
Trabzon, Rize, Samsun, Giresun, Black Sea, Karadeniz.
Black Sea. Okay. And how long have you been in Istanbul? Kaç yıl İstanbul ev?
40 yıl, 40.
40 years. Long time. How's life? Nasıl hayat?
Evet, güzel, very good.
Güzel minder. It's good life. Yeah, I asked different people and everyone has different opinions. Some people say it's hard, zor. Some people say it's expensive, like pahalı.
Evet.
Yeah, pahalı. That's hayat though. It's like her ülke.
Dünya pahalı.
Dünya pahalı, yeah, exactly. The world is expensive. So I'm gonna go to Sultanahmet area now.
Sultanahmet.
Yeah, Hagia Sofia, etc. Do you like them? It's good.
Tarih, her şey orada. Bütün dünya tarihi Sultanahmet, Hagia Sofia orada. İslam tarihi orada, dünya tarihi orada. Geçmiş tarih.
I don't understand. Anlamadım.
Yani geçmiş tarih, yani 500 sene sonra öncesi. Dünya tarihi.
Dünya tarihi. As in the world visits it. The world visits it. Yeah, these are major tourist attractions, but actually because they've been around for, 500, 1,000 years, it's not actually something that's, I guess, like a more recent occurrence, right? It's not that tourists are just sort of appearing to there now. People have been visiting these places for centuries. Yeah, good. Is it down there?
The Blue Mosque,
Okay.
Sultanahmet Mosque.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Teşekkürler. Memnun oldum.
Ben de sana vallahi emanet.
Okay, we have arrived to the area. Let's go and see if we can find these historical buildings, shall we? Look, we got another cat. Hello. I will call you Mehmet. Yeah, so that Uber cost me 458 lira, which is I think around £7 to £8 sterling, and then probably just over like $10, yeah, USD. It's definitely not cheap, but for the distance, I think it's okay. It was around like 10 kilometers from the hotel, so yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's go and take a look then and see what we find. And so there you have the famous Hagia Sophia. So this was built between 532 and 537 CE by Justinian I, and it served as the Eastern Orthodox cathedral for over 1,000 years, and then a Roman Catholic cathedral for 50 odd years, and now an Ottoman mosque. So I've been walking around for a few minutes. Turns out to be your boy came too early, so a lot of the buildings are actually closed. Okay, so as we're walking, oh, getting overtaken. Okay, so as we're walking this pathway here, what we can see in front of us is the Blue Mosque, and then on the other side you have the Hagia Sophia, which is currently under construction. So let's go and check out the Blue Mosque first. It's very grand. We've got the cement cellars over there. They've got a nice layout here, right? So you got Blue Mosque over there, Hagia Sophia over here, and it makes me wonder, right? Like, can you imagine if you came here 500 years ago, you know, during the time of the Ottomans, how it would have been like, or 1,000 years ago, during the time of the Roman Empire. So, yeah, Istanbul it's an interesting place. It's a real, you know, melting pot of, you know, culture, history, people. And it's crazy to think as well, right? Like at the moment, there's more of a, I guess, you know, that Turkish Ottoman influence. But then the fact is, the Roman Empire, when Istanbul was Constantinople, actually, you know, was here for even a longer duration of time. And then before that, Byzantium. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, you know, to be here and to see how it's evolved. And can you imagine if those people from back then were here now, what they would say? So the Hagia Sofia is currently closed, so I'm not going to be entering there. But as you can see, it's got construction going on. I believe, you know, once you enter there, you'd see a nice dome from the inside, but it's all good. Look at that view. It is rather beautiful, isn't it? They call this a grand mosque. I can see where the grand comes from. And we've pretty much got the whole place to ourselves. So I've come quite early, so I think the inside is closed at the moment, but not to worry. I think the outside and these exterior facing elements are the spectacle to see, right? But we might be able to get a sneak peek through the window. Maybe not. So if you're a man, you're not allowed to wear shorts. And if you're a woman, you need to cover your sleeves and wear a headscarf. there you go. That's the inside. They've got mosaic style windows. You know, the dome top. You've got the Arabic scriptures. Carpet. And it's currently used as a place of worship. As in, people still come and pray here. Let me drop some facts for you. So, key facts about the structures include 6 minarets. So it's the only mosque in Istanbul with 6 minarets. And that actually caused controversy as it rivaled the number of minarets in the Kaaba in Mecca. And then to resolve this, Sultanahmet I funded a 7th minaret for Mecca. That's pretty interesting. And the interior decor. So the mosque gets its nickname from over 20,000 handmade Iznik ceramic tiles. So that's what we must have seen through the window gap there. And then Sultanahmet I is actually buried in a mausoleum on the north side of the mosque. And it is a 17th century imperial mosque, constructed between 1609 and 1616/1617. So it's been around for some time. Lovely jubbly. And there you see we've got a tour group starting to come in. Okay, so let's leave this section and take a look at the rest of the historical buildings in the Sultanahmet area. The obelisk of Theodosius, the year 390 AD. It's a very clean area, well maintained, aside from, you know, the bits of construction and mess that comes from that. But generally speaking, you know, you've got these sort of squares and parks, which, you know, they're doing a good job. So props to the local council. The rain is coming in pretty strong. Let's see if I can try and find a place of shelter briefly. We've got a shop selling some tourist goods, so let's go take a look. We've got the scarves, the prayer mats. Merhaba.